Times Daily, August 18, 1939. Mrs. Hatton, 84, taken by death. Funeral services are held this afternoon at 2. Mrs. Mary Frances Hatton, aged 84, well-known resident of Leeton, Route 1, for many years, passed away on Thursday afternoon at 2:25 o'clock, at home of her daughter, Mrs. Mary Harrison, following an illness of 3 months. Deceased is born in Lawrence County, but came to make her home here when very young, and had a host of friends, who learned with deepest regret of her passing. She had been a member of the Old Bethel Baptist Church, since childhood. Surviving are, in addition, to her husband, J.P. Hatton, a daughter, Mrs. Rose Landers, 2 sons, B.O. and P.P. Hatton, and a stepdaughter, Mrs. Emma Grisham, of Leeton, Route 1, a stepson, William Hatton, of Arkansas, and a brother, Johnny Bradford of Russellville. Funeral services were held this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the residence of Mrs. Harrison, conducted by Reverend Paul Lane, pastor of Old Bethel Church. Interment followed in Old Bethel Cemetery, Spry's directing. Times Daily, April 21, 1944. James P. Hatton taken by death. Funeral services are held this afternoon at 4. James Pleasant Hatton, aged 89, of Leeton, Route 1, died Thursday night at 9:20 o'clock at his home after having been in ill health for 5 years. He had been a resident of the Leeton community for 56 years, where he was engaged in farming. He joined the Free Will Baptist Church as a young boy. Surviving are 3 daughters, Mrs. Emma Grisham, Mrs. Rosie Landers, and Mrs. Mary Harrison, all of Leeton, 3 sons, Will Hatton, Wynne, Arkansas, B.O. Hatton, Russellville, Route 3, Ben Hatton, Leeton. Services were held this afternoon at 4 o'clock at the Old Bethel Church with Reverend Woody Briley, pastor of the Free Will Baptist Church, Leeton, officiating. Interment was in the adjoining cemetery, Spry directing.